Alright guys, I'm out here on the beach enjoying the day. It's a little bit windy, but I'm going to persist. I'm going to do a review on my Darche 180 awning. So obviously you've seen me put that on quite some time ago. Seldy had the exact same one and I followed suit. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you how it sets up, things I like about it, things I don't like about it. And yeah, so let's crack into it. I'll open her up. That's probably the first thing that you guys want to see is how easy it is to set this thing up. That comes down, get your poles, string them out, pretty easy, one-man setup. A little bit easy with two people, but I'll take it for now. You basically get these straps here. They are a two-part system. Basically they run on like one of them little pull straps. So you're basically going to take that, you're going to clip it onto the awning, and then you're going to run it around your car. Yeah. All right, so next up underneath here we have the legs that get attached. They are built in, which is super handy. You just drop that one down, they drop out like that. They actually do fall out because they're on a ball system, which is super handy. But if we put that back in there, it works on a twist mechanism. So untwist, drop down, level it out, then you want to twist back and secure it tightly. Same deal, undo that one, drop that down, twist, push it up a little bit, get it level, just like that. So that is your super basic setup. Obviously because of the wind, you can see how much area that actually covers. I think it's about 10 square meters. So plenty of room. Like I said, I opted for it because I didn't have anything to mount it on the back. I do now have roof racks. However, if you're going to be setting this up in windy conditions like it is now, definitely recommend getting these done. So these are the guy ropes, all fits in there. So I'm going to peg that down now, and then I'll run you through an extra little feature that is super handy. Remembering what I told you, axes super handy. So I'm going to throw that in the dirt here. Use the back end of the hammer. There we go. Pull that up, tie that down. Perfect. Exactly what I want. Now that that is done, we have, you can't quite see it because I have opened it already. However, basically, let me explain it here and I'll show you later. Basically, if you go up on top of that awning there is a little sleeve which has another 2 extender poles, right? So these poles can then be added to the end of your awning, And for more sort of permanent stays and super windy conditions, throw those extra poles on, tie them down. You can see over there, I've got a loose guy rope that I will hide, I suppose, for now, because we don't really need it. But basically, that's how it all comes together. It's the exact same process going back in. So there is no trouble putting it back in either, which is super handy. Just one thing to watch, these straps here. So keep them handy. Again, there is a what you call a loop just above there. That can be really hard to find when you roll it up, so just be mindful of that as you're doing that. Otherwise, you just unpack it a little bit and you'll find them quite easily. Build quality, let's talk build quality. Awesome quality, guys. Like I said, one-man setup. You can't really argue with a one-man setup, so if I can do that by myself, it only gets easier with more people. So I'm gonna leave this up actually for a little while longer, because it is sheltered from the wind over here. Basically gonna park up a chair. But if you're investing, I think they retail for about $1,000, which can be expensive, but the amount of extra space that you get out of this is well worth the money. For someone like me who's using it regularly, and being fair-skinned, I suppose, I'm always in the sun. It's always good to have somewhere to get out and about. You can get out of the sun if you need to, so that's super handy. You can see here, it's flapping pretty aggressively. I probably haven't got it fastened the best way. It's just on the bull bar there. I'll just loop that around, I'll show you that. So that's how I've looped it on. Nothing too fancy. That can slide, which is probably not the best option, but let's do them for now. You just pull these tight to tension it. Gives you a nice good tension on there, and we can't really argue. Once it's all tied down, she can withstand quite some wind, so that's pretty good as is. Super easy. I'll film myself packing it down for you as well, just to show you how easy it is. I'll probably do it myself too, but yeah, super easy setup. Heaps of shade. Cannot argue with the Darche 180 awning. Well worth the money, especially if you are out and about on the regular. What I've been planning to do for quite some time is actually mount some lights on the inside of this awning. So I bought the June LED light pack. There's 12 of them in there. They do all different colors. Super exciting. So I've got a couple here just on my shoulder, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cable tie them here and here, just for those times when it's going to be dark, and then they pretty much will be ready to go. And I'm going to do the same on the inside of that one there. So wish me luck, but hopefully we can get these on.
Oh yeah.
Lights are installed, turned on just to show you what it looks like. That runs into my battery box. Mission success, I say. So if you haven't already, get out there and get one of these awnings. It's way easier to set up by yourself. I find that the cheap Kings and XTM awnings and that, you definitely need two people, because if a bit of wind catches it, no good, they're broken. And I've already been through a couple of those, so it's worth the investment. So if you're gonna get it, get one now. This is the sign to go buy one now. We've had a day at the beach, so now it is time to pack this thing up. So I'm just gonna quickly do it myself. I'm gonna show you that you can do it one person. So here we go, I suppose. Hopefully I don't tell a lie, but I'm pretty sure I can put this away by myself. There's a bit of a trick when the two arms fold in. It gets a little bit difficult, but nothing you can't handle after a couple times giving it a crack. all I'm doing here is walking that in like that. See, it just gets to a certain point and then the rest of it comes in on the other side just like that. Just like that, roll that up and tighten it up. I mentioned there is those buckles that you need to find and keep track of. Pretty sure they sit underneath somewhere. So these buckles here, make sure they're up. They can fall in, but once you get that first one in there, pull that out, make sure they are good to go. Push that in, follow suit with that one. It's a bit hard to do with one hand, but proves that you can do it. And just make sure those are on the outside. All right, I'll put you behind me so you can see me roll it up and call it a day. Buckle that in. These out of the door. Famous clips. Boom. That one over there. Pull that out. Just like that. Awning cover over. Easily enough, just like that. Like I said, the pros for me are one person setup. That's a big deal breaker there. Super easy to do. You're not worried about your awning going skew-if with the wind. So like I said, I can do that quite comfortably. It's not that windy now, but yeah, that's why I chose it. That's why I'm using it. Easy to set up, easy to take down, plenty of shade. That's pretty much all you want out of a full drive awning. Like I said, I think it's a bit better build quality obviously than your cheaper ones, but for some it'll work, for some it won't. But it works for me, so they're my opinions. But yeah, if you want to get one of them, definitely on the cards. It's a great awning, used it several times now, so look forward to using it a bit more in the future as well. So stay tuned guys, but that's going to wrap up that little episode on the Darche 180 awning. I got mine from BCF, so if you want to look for one, that's where you get it from. These guys have great gear. I use their table as well, so I'm not sponsored or anything for it. I bought all of this for my own money, so yeah, definitely going to trust their stuff in future. So stay tuned guys, we might try and get some more of their gear or do some more reviews, bits and pieces. So if you got anything you want me to review, let me know. If I don't have it already, I will look to try and get some, because it seems to be something that a lot of people want to know. So hope that gave you a bit of a rundown on that, and we'll see you on the next episode. I'm going to go air up and get out of this beautiful beach, which you will see in episodes to come. Plenty more coming guys. See you next time.